It's biblical. Every single religious text the man provides. No matter how much money the girl has, the man is supposed to provide.
Because even if you do manage to elevate with him on your hip, he will eventually become jealous of you.
And then just went back to what he was doing, having me standing there. I was standing there in front of Anthony Mackey being like, oh.
You're a bum in America, more than likely she's going to see the bum in you no matter what country you go to and no matter what woman you deal with. You can fix all of your issues and go find a dumb woman out of the country just because she lives in a third world country.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into it.
To the men out there who are 50-50 warriors, providing is in the Bible, okay? You cannot call yourself a man of God or a man of faith if you're not a provider. Read the Bible. It's biblical. Every single religious text the man provides. No matter how much money the girl has, the man is supposed to provide. So you cannot sit here and say, I'm a man of God or a man of faith if you're not wanting to do 100%. It's in the Bible. Open the Bible or read the Bible. Men shall provide, okay? Men shall provide for his household. Not women shall. Men should pay 50% and women should pay 50%. Men should provide, okay? And if you can't do 100%, in my personal opinion, you don't have to take my opinion, you shouldn't be dating.
If men really wanted masculine traits in women, why wouldn't they just go for men? Very few of them do. They obviously want the feminine part, not the masculine part. Do you think most women prefer to have a man who's more dominant?
Yes.
Or to be more masculine?
Most girls have to like go get a job, provide for themselves versus like before. In the past, as a woman, you were expected to like marry someone and that's how you secure yourself. Now you're expected as a woman to go get a job.
But all of y'all are single, so you're choosing to do that.
Okay, if you can't provide, you shouldn't be on the dating market. You need to be on the job market, okay? Instead of looking for a wife, you need to be on LinkedIn.com with your open to work banner because you need a part-time job. Or you need to be on Uber.com looking for Uber driver positions because you need money, okay? You don't need a girlfriend, you need a part-time job. That's what you need. You don't need a girlfriend, you need to be on LinkedIn.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
So this talk, most women are talking this talk, right? But the whole thing about the provider aspect, he needs a helpmate, right? That's the 50-50. The woman has to be ready to help. And not so much with money, but woman should be cooking and doing the other things. And it's just not the same anymore. And you women already know, y'all don't care about no Bible. Don't use the Bible for your own good, for something that benefits you. Because if a man turns around and says that to you and says, look, because really the truth of the matter is, if we went back to the Bible, women wouldn't be working the same as they do now. But you already know how that went.
We need money.
Bro, I'm
we
not
need money.
Do this.
We
No,
need
you
income.
trying to force it, bro. I'm not
we need
gonna
an
do
income.
this.
You're not.
I ain't gonna tell you to leave your man because you ain't gonna listen to me. But this is what we're gonna do, okay? First of all, when you leave Waffle House, you're gonna take him up there to the plasma center and he's gonna donate some plasma, okay? We're gonna get you put some gas back in your tank for him wasting your time. Now he gonna be weak and a little lightheaded from donating the plasma. So when you get home and he fall asleep, I want you to take everything he got. If he got a game, if he got an iPhone, whatever you got, baby, you gonna go up to Walmart. You gonna put anything you can in that little eco ATM and you're gonna get you some more money.
Crazy.
Every day he don't work, something gotta go missing. Something going to the pawn shop, something going missing, okay? The 3 pairs of jeans he already got, go ahead, take them. Sell them to somebody. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. Get your money, okay? Get your money. Because he don't need, what he need that for? If he not leaving the house to go to work, there's no reason for him to leave the house at all. Make sure you take his shoes too. All of them. Matter of fact, that's the first thing you need to take is his shoes. The only shoes and the only outfit that need to be left in that house is some non-slip shoes and some maybe some black pants or some khakis, you know, something he could wear to a job interview. Okay, and the only other outfits he gonna have up in that is the uniform they give him, wherever the he need to work at. But no, on a serious note though, for real, for real, for real, he already baby daddy. He already baby daddy. And I just want to let you know, whatever the reasons are for keeping him, he's going to drag you down and he's just going to make your life harder. You eventually are going to realize that you're not raising one child, you're raising two, but you're going to realize like, damn, I had this baby with him and he don't even want to help me take care of this baby. And the more you go through motherhood and realize how much you're sacrificing for your child while watching the person who helped you create that child totally not give a about even helping you to be better at supporting that child all by yourself, the more miserable you're going to be. But you're going to realize you wasted so much time and he was holding you back. Whatever struggle you think you're going to have when he gone, I guarantee you, you're only blocking your blessings keeping him around. But because you keep him around, whatever blessings are in store, whatever help that you could be receiving, it can't be given to you because he's in the way and he's going to fumble it. He will make you lose everything great that you has. Because even if you do manage to elevate with him on your hip, he will eventually become jealous of you. He will become very jealous and resentful and hateful of you, and he will begin to sabotage shit for you. So the better you get, the worse he's going to get. You will never inspire him to be anybody. He will never grow. You can never force him to be who you got this image of him to be. You can only replace him and hope that maybe he feels so sad and guilty about not taking care of his child that he step up and be there for his child in the future. But as long as you're supporting him, he's never going to step up and be anything for that child. So you are doing both of y'all a disservice. Okay? Yeah.
We're making progress.
But yeah, by the time he would have been done with me, he would have been begging for a job at Waffle House or McDonald's, because that was going to be the only time he ever got food put in his stomach. He was going to be starving, dirty, and getting abused at home. So I don't know. I think you need to put your foot down if you is going to keep him. Sometimes some dudes really do just like a mean, aggressive woman, and you have to like treat them like their mama would. So if you're going to be his mama, be his mama. Whoop his and make him get a job. He don't look like he could fight, sis. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, she was strong, but I say like this, right? If a guy needs that, he's doomed, right? No man should be sitting, living behind a woman and not working or doing anything. But I don't know his circumstances, but still, you gotta be real, guys. It's no excuse. The man needs to get up on his good foot and make something happen.
Recently had a paternity-related polygraph exam. A woman refused to allow herself or a new baby take a DNA test, but she claimed no one else could be the father except the current boyfriend. He was suspicious. She agreed to take a polygraph test. He named a couple of other guys. She denied them as having any relations with them in the period right before becoming pregnant. She failed over and over on one name. Ultimately, she confessed she did have relations with him right in that time period.
Man, but still, what if you have a good liar? That's the thing with that. What if some people can be stone cold good liars, and there may be a few people out there, not many, but a few, that can pass that polygraph? So imagine that. If the woman says no, you have to take me to a polygraph test, I'm done. I'm not giving you any child support. I'm not giving you any money at all. You got to get it court ordered. You got to be stone cold, because you never know. Once a woman says polygraph, she's a liar. She's a liar and a half. And she's telling you whatever she can to keep you in her life. Keep moving.
Calling men is patriarchy. Y'all don't see that. Men are not what's a someone that hunts prey. And what do they hunt prey for? They hunt prey for food. And more importantly, they are not hunting the same species. They're hunting a different species. Your husband, when he goes on his boy trip and goes and, gets a deer and it feeds you for the winter, that's a... Calling men who victimize women and children minimizes the severity of what they're doing, because what it does is it ties their actions to their nature. It is not in man's nature to victimize the female counterpart of his own species. If he is a lion and you are the lioness and he hunts, actually I think maybe the lioness hunts, but for the sake of this, the food, the deer, the other species, and brings it back to feed you and the children. That is a lion that terrorizes his own village and his own species and the females in it is a monster. He is a freak of nature, unfit for the company of his fellow species. He is, I don't know, we need to come up with a better name than, because that's a monster.
Well, that's literally what they call it. Well, they call predators too, but they are monsters. And yeah, I side with her with that. You know, you have a lot of women out there calling them passport bros, but passport bros we aren't monsters. And also on top of that, she's right about that. That guy that's doing that to women and children, definitely not a. I wouldn't agree that a man that goes out and bring it back home to his family he's a hunter. That's what it is. I mean, call it what it is. But this woman is right about that. I side with her. And most guys out there aren't. There's such a minimal number. Women always highlight it, make it like, oh. And they said about Pastor Bros, those guys going over there to other countries. No, we're not. Now, are men taking advantage? The money being in their favor? Yes. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't be wise enough to go to another country where the money is much more? I think that's a smart man.
So I just met Anthony Mackey, and let me just say, rudest human being alive. So I live in New Orleans. I'm here for spring break. Apparently Anthony Mackey lives here too. I pulled up to a gas station. Here Anthony Mackey comes in this huge truck, all blacked out, all leak, windows down. So it's like, also, if you don't want people to come up to you and say how much they appreciate your work, why the are all your windows down and you're blasting music, smoking a cigar? So I park my car, getting ready to pump my gas. I see Anthony Mackey across the lot. I gently walk up to him, being like, oh my God, I'm so sorry to bother. Because I know celebrities are on time. I know celebrities got to do. I understand that. So I walk up being very, very, very respectful, very, very, very open-minded, being like, hey, I'm so sorry to bother you. Tell me why Anthony Mackey did this. No. No. To my face. No. And then just went back to what he was doing, having me standing there. I was standing there in front of Anthony Mackey being like, oh, should I leave? Like, should I go? When I tell you, all I wanted to do was walk up to that man. First of all, thank you for his time, for even looking at me, and then saying how much I appreciated his work, and that was it. That was it. I just wanted to be like, hey, Anthony Mackey, like, it's so nice to meet you. Like, I'm so, like, your work is actually phenomenal. I'm so glad I got to meet you. Like, have an amazing day. That was it. That was it. That was all I wanted. But these celebrities make it seem like we're roaches and rats pumping I'm at the same gas station as you. Baby, we on the same level playing field. I'm pumping the same gas you pumping right now. And you can't even look at me. Even if he was like, oh, like, hi, like, shush, like, you know, like, I'm on the low right now, but it's so nice to meet you. That would have been amazing. But I get a hand to the face, get stranded, look at Anthony Mackey, the rudest celebrity. The rudest celebrity. You make celebrities look bad. You do. You make them look bad. You do.
Oh, I think this is what I think, guys. Because tell me this. Tell me it doesn't come across like she had a crush on him in the past, right? She had a crush on him, so she feels like her heart was broken. That's that. You do. These passport bros. Who do they think that? That's what it sounds like, right? The way she's talking. She has a crush on you, Anthony Mackey. But no, I don't know why she would get upset. He's a movie star, right? I understand he don't want to be bothered. He's tired of people coming up to him doing that. So, was it rude? Yes. Does it matter to him, human being? Yes. Is he entitled to do whatever he wants to? Yes. And you have to remember that.
Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about this trend that I think is hilarious. Passport bros trend.
Oh, here we go again.
Allegedly is when American men think they can go out of the country to find a submissive woman or a woman that will submit to all their wants and needs.
That's usually my line.
But I think it's hilarious because I was raised in a third world country. And let me tell you guys something. No matter where you go, all women have the same wants and needs, especially when it comes to finding a husband. All women want to be provided for. All women want to be taken care of. And I guarantee you, 99% of the women don't want to be cheated on or are not cool with polygamy and none of that BS. With all due respect to those who do like that lifestyle. But if you're considering becoming a passport bro, let me tell you, if you were a bum in America and you go out of the country to deal with a girl thinking that she's naive, let me tell you, if you're a bum in America, more than likely she's going to see the bum in you no matter what country you go to and no matter what woman you deal with. If she has a little bit of intelligence in her brain, she's going to be able to see through all your BS.
She's trying to paint a narrative that's not true. A woman is going to look at you and say, wow, he's coming from here. He has money. Actually, it's going to be the flip side.
So my advice for these fellas who are thinking, hey, I can go out of the country and solve all my problems. Fix yourself. Work on you first. Become a provider. Become a good man of honor, of integrity. So when you do find a woman, a good woman, you cherish that. But don't think you can fix all of your issues and go find a dumb woman out of the country just because she lives in a third world country.
That's a who's that?
No. Women, we're all the same. No matter where you go, we have the same needs, same expectations. So don't be fooled by that. Be smart. Work on yourself. That they think women are going to be dumb just because you go outside, like, to a third world country. It doesn't work like that. Stupid.
Well, she's going to. Now, of course, women are not going to be dumb, right? But what it is, women mostly go for their necessities, not off of the wants, right? That's the difference. That's the difference when you go overseas. Women go for what they need. Women in America go for what they want. And that's the big difference. That's the night and day issue that guys have. But dealing with American women, right? Guys can't afford, nobody can afford American women. Especially if you're in New York or LA. The woman is so expensive to where you need over 100,000 now in those states. It's getting to a point with the way inflation is, now you have to make that money. I think a lot more guys need to leave. How bad it's getting in the West? I think more guys need to say, you know what? Let me work this job online or have a career. Say if they're working it for 15 years or 20 years and they find out when's that time they can retire, go ahead and retire and jump up and go across these waters and find a place that's for you, that you love, because I'm telling you, it's getting harder in the West. And a lot of guys are going to start doing that. And a lot of guys are looking for love. A lot of guys are retired and they want women that will be there for them. Now, is it going to be, as she said, you can just go overseas and get any woman? No. You can go places sometimes and it seems like women won't give you the time of day. But if you're a guy willing to put the work in and take your time, you can find success in any country of your choice. You just got to have that dedication and be willing. And yeah, you try, you can do it. And guys will try because they realize it's definitely more to life than dealing with a woman like you.
This is the way.
Passport bros. Passport. No.
Come